What's up guys, today's video is on the top 5 best freezer containers. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that will meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. Starting at number 5, we have the Rubbermaid Brilliance 3.2 cup food storage container, 5-pack. During testing, we were impressed by how the seal was so tight we could hear the air escaping when we opened it, and a satisfying whooshing sound as the air escaped when we pushed the lids on. They're also easy to latch, which is important, but sometimes required a bit of tugging to pull the lid off. We prefer that minor inconvenience over having a lid that gets loose, though. Soups and other liquid-based dishes won't spill or leak when stored in these solid containers. We tested them by shaking them when full of water, and also by tilting them, and not a drop spilled. These are also great for food prep, whether it's single ingredients for a recipe, or enchiladas that are portioned and frozen for multiple identical meals. Reheating is also easy. The latch is released to open vents that allow for splatter-free microwaving. Testing involved zapping leftover rice, chicken, and vegetables for lunch, and heating up a slice of leftover quiche for breakfast, all of which took about 90 seconds to warm in total. When taking items from the freezer to microwave, defrosting a 3.2 cup container of frozen pasta sauce took just 4 minutes with a stir break in the middle. Moving on at number 4, we have the Dura Home Food Storage Containers with Lids Combo Pack. The deli-style container is ideal for stocking a kitchen, and we've yet to find a food we want to freeze that doesn't work with one of these sizes. Best of all, the lids are interchangeable, so there's no frustration tracking down the right one when you're trying to put leftovers away after dinner. The tops fit snugly, and they didn't leak during shaking or tilting, but we've had plenty of experience with these containers from the grocery store. The lids can pop or come undone if the containers are squished a bit, as when the container ends up in the bottom of the grocery bag with the bag of oranges on top. These survived the dishwasher, but 2-cup size warped just a bit on when washed on both the top and bottom racks, but there was no issue with the larger and smaller sizes. That slight warp didn't affect the seal, and the containers relaxed back to the original shape during storage. They also became stained from tomato sauce, but that's a minor issue. At number 3, we have the OXO Good Grips 4-cup glass round food storage container. These containers by OXO are an excellent option for all your soups, stews, and casseroles, whether they're made ahead or they're the result of meal planning. The round shape and solid glass bowl can even go straight to the family table after heating, so you won't need a serving bowl. The shatter-resistant borosilicate glass guards against thermal shocks, so you can move a quart of chili directly from the freezer to the oven with no worries of breakage. What you need most in a container for storing sloshy foods is a completely leak-proof lid, and this one features 4 locking tabs that ensure the lid is on tight every time. Once we got used to the latches, they were easy to lock and unlock, and they held tight to the rim of the bowl. Beyond that, glass food storage containers like these appeal to those who want to move away from plastics. If your food only partially fills the container, Truman recommends pressing a piece of plastic wrap against the surface of the food to prevent freezer burn. At number 2, we have the Bentgo Glass Leak-Proof Food Storage Set. This set of 4 different sized containers has some pros and cons. On the pro side, the containers nest for neat storage, and having different sizes means that you can store an entire meal, or meal prep, of different components in different amounts. They are also easy to clean in the dishwasher and are resistant to staining. The best part? They are completely leak-proof. We filled one with chicken broth and held it sideways for 60 seconds without any mess. Not even a drip, nor did it leak when we put water in and shook it. For your convenience, these containers can go right from the freezer to the microwave without issue, but the lid needs to stay on the counter. On the other hand, once the containers are nested, it's not super easy to grab the ones inside. Also, the lids need to be positioned perfectly in order to latch. There were times when they latched the first time, and others where we tried several times before they were perfectly lined up. Because these glass containers are so durable, so they're also heavy, so they're not ideal for transporting to the office. And finally, if you're meal prepping a bunch of casseroles, you probably want them to be all the same size. And finally at number 1, we have the W&P Peak Silicone Everyday Ice Tray. That's not all this is useful for, though. This is handy for all kinds of petite things, like a single cherry frozen in an ice cube for a cocktail. If chocolate making is on the agenda, these would be perfect for individual treats, and since it's oven safe, it could be used to bake one-bite cakes. We also like the idea of freezing small portions of things like coffee, fruit juice, or other flavored cubes, then popping them out of the tray and freezing in a bag so the tray can be used again. Speaking of popping, since the silicone is so soft, it is super easy to remove a single cube without disturbing the rest, and quick to empty the whole tray. Plus, it's dishwasher safe, and had no issues on either the top or bottom rack. The silicone lid doesn't lock closed, but it rests securely enough atop the tray to stack it with other freezer foods. This didn't handle shaking or tilting when filled with water, and leaked in both tests, but it was sturdy enough to sit neatly in the freezer on a flat surface. Thanks for watching, and that's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time.